Finally, the Republican at last choose one person, which for the Speaker of the House, which is Mike Johnson. But all in all, above everything, you still have some people who really believe he's going to do good, and you still have some people who believe he can never do good. Let's listen to them.
I'm excited. My voters sent me up here to force change. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish it didn't require force, but in this town it does. So that's exactly what 8 of us did about 3 weeks ago. We've been called every name under the sun. And it's funny, one of the names that we've been called is the Crazy 8. And like I tell people, I think there were 8 people crazy enough to think that you could change this town and the way it does business. And I'm hoping that Mike Johnson is the change agent that I think this country needs. It always comes back to leadership. It always does. And I'm going to be praying for him. I'm going to support him. But at the same time, I'm never going to forget why I'm here. I'm not here to represent the majority, the conference. I'm here to represent the American people. And if that continues to put me at odds, with this conference, then that's okay. But, I love this country, man. I'm worried about it. I'm concerned about it. And I knew that, if we didn't have change, the trajectory was going to continue to take us off the cliff. So that's not okay. It's not okay for my kids. It's not okay for this country.
Looking at this other guy who really believe that Mike, you see what it say, Mike is the perfect person. Mike will the most important thing they say, he talks about prayer, which no one have ever done that. He really want the unity. He brought all of them together. You see up there, look at it, as they were holding, they wanted to pray. He talks about the violence and every shooting have to stop because of all, so they have to put God first. He was, and the guy explained that nothing has happened like that. No leader have done what Mike Johnson is doing. Mike Johnson is going to be great. Mike Johnson is for the people. Mike Johnson is not selfish. Mike Johnson does not just work for himself. And he went ahead and tell us all those good character about Mike Johnson, and that he's the best leader that they have ever chosen. And we listen from it. So let's also follow what Representative Behar was being asked also about his colleagues, what he thinks. Let's just move along and see.
Started finally to get back to work. Right after the speech, I caught up with the Oklahoma Republican Congressman Josh Burkeen right after he left the chamber. So, are you better off today than you were 22 days ago?
Oh, look, we've got a Speaker of the House that's elected that is highly respected. He is somebody that people are inspired to follow. So much of, in my 10 months up here as a freshman member of Congress, there are a lot of people.
Look about the rep and what he said about his colleague. He preferred Mike. He believed Mike was going to do better. Mike, just like the other guys, Mike was not going to disappoint no one. Mike followed the Constitution. Mike is very well known of the Constitution. Anything they ask him that is going to be contradicting, he will not even answer. He will just tell that, don't wait, just I cannot answer for him. He's the best person to answer. He's the best position to answer. And everyone was very glowing and everyone is excited talking about Mike Johnson.
Hey everyone, it's Congressman Robert Garcia, and after weeks and weeks of dysfunction, Republicans have finally chosen their new speaker, Mike Johnson, or as I call him, MAGA Mike. So let's talk about MAGA Mike's anti-abortion, anti-LGBTQ+, and radical record. Mike Johnson is one of Donald Trump's strongest allies and led the 2020 effort to overthrow the election in his favor and does not believe that Joe Biden actually won the presidency.
Johnson. So what do you really think? Do you think he's the best candidate? He's going to do great? He's going to disappoint those that say he cannot do better? Or he's going to prove them that we said you cannot do better? So I know your own suggestion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe. God bless you.